the police, like, you can't just grab people and say you're police. You gotta do the whole training thing.
Yeah.
But like, this has been going on for years. Surely by now, if you'd said like last year or whatever, when the crisis, you could see that there's an epidemic here.
It's been going on for like what,
Look,
20, 30, 40 years now.
No, look, here's the money. Here's the money. Train up the police. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, but really, all this money is just going into kind of keeping yourselves in power. That's really all that matters, and everything else, like, is just like kind of secondary, to the point that now you can't even keep schools open because you ain't even paying teachers. Do you know what I'm saying? You ain't paying. Like, what is the point? Yeah, like, of even you lot being in power. The whole point is to build for like the future generations. You know what I'm saying? For the people to. So if you ain't even putting the money into the schools, like, what is the point of anything that they're trying to do? Do you know what I'm saying?
It just makes you think, what are they investing in?
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, really, what? Because at the end of the day, that is like, whether you're gonna have like, you know, university fees, or like, you know, oh, we ain't got enough doctors, or there ain't enough jobs. If you ain't even putting the money into the kids that are going to inherit all that, what is the point of any of it?
But the joke is, the people who are running the country all went to university for free.
Yeah.
They ain't in debt. We are.
It's crazy, man.
It's absolutely ridiculous.
Like, you can't. It's so mad. Like, you can't actually write this stuff. Like, when you just read the things that are happening on a daily basis, it just seems like you're just watching like a satire show, but it's real life. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like actually, like, you know, like back in the day, like, I mean, I don't know if this kind of stuff was always happening. It's just now we're shining a light on it. But it's just like back in it almost seemed like you had to satire. What's it called? The politics to make it funny and interesting or whatever, and like, you know, certain things were happening kind of boring just to tell it, so you got to put an extra little spin on it. Whereas now you could literally just tell it how it is happening. Like, you don't have to like add any extra spice or nothing.
It's mad.
And that is the show right there.
But it's not even just politics, it's just across the board, bro. It's like any news article you read nowadays, just stuff, you read it and you're just like, what? And you read more, you're just like, what? What do you mean?
That is crazy.
Like, I'll show you this one, yeah? This one, crazy to me. And so there's this couple who are very prominent on Instagram.
Okay.
And
the wonderful Instagram.
Yeah, and they say that getting a job isn't an option. And they want everyone else to fund their travel to Africa. They need $9,000 to ship them, to fly them over there. And they've set up a GoFundMe and everything. And here's the whole joke of everything when I was reading this article on the way here. So the guy and the girl, who are these Instagram famous people or whatever, they currently they're both in their mid-20s and they're married.
Yeah, okay.
But they currently live at the guy's mother's house.
So they're already in a privileged situation as it is. Yeah.
You ain't even heard no crackers yet, bro. Like, the mum's working 2 jobs to support them. Yeah,
so the mum's an idiot. The mum's an idiot. Do you know what I'm saying?
And they set up this GoFundMe because they need tandem bikes so they can ride from Germany to Africa. They are telling people getting a job isn't an option because there's few trades that they're qualified for.
Everyone else is qualified.
You know? And they have also been told, but they said that they could model to make fast money, but they don't want to advertise consumerism.
This is it's just so astounding, the level. Like, it might have been David Cameron that said that we live there with, he didn't say privilege, of this, what's the word I'm looking for when you expect,
Oh yeah, I know. I can't
He
think.
had this phrase, but it's like when you just expect to be given stuff. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I can't think of the word, but I know what you're talking about.
It just left my head. Sorry, I'm
Yeah.
tired. Yeah. But it's just this this level that we have, like, as a society now, that you just expect to be given stuff just because you want it. That is the depth of it. Like, just because you want it, you feel that you must have it.
Yeah.
Like I don't have to work. Not because that, you know, I've got some kind of physical disability or there's something that is so serious that, you know, like I'm currently like caring for like my mum who's like, you know, got like a really like life debilitating illness or disability, and, you know, like just to make sure she has a decent quality of life. You know, we can't afford carers, so like, you know, that's something that you would think like, you know what, I want to go fund, like, do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But no, like you've lived life, like you're actually in a position, like there's people out here that they work, like they've been working for the last God knows how many years, and they can't even rack up money to get a deposit for a yard, like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. They can't even, like, they're working 2 jobs, maybe 3 between both of them, yeah, and they still can't afford to get a deposit to put down for some kind of shoebox somewhere, like, do you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
House price is that high.
You are in a position where you're living, I mean, I'm assuming rent-free because you just said that the mum is working 2
jobs to support him.
So you're in a position that so many people in London would bite off someone's arm to be in a house that they don't have to pay for. Do you know what I'm saying?
Just chill.
Do you know
live life,
how
take
up you are?
I lie.
Yeah. In terms of finances, if you don't have to pay rent, like, do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So on top of that, now you've just decided, because whatever reason you ain't put in the work to say, you know what, this is what I want to do with my life, so I'm going to make sure I'm qualified, or I'm going to make sure I can financially do it. You ain't done none of that. It's even you ain't even feeling ashamed to say we ain't qualified to do anything. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, back in the day, that's like, you know, if you had like a dead CV, you're trying to like boost it up. You're trying to add little lies to it, like.
They're not liars. They're half truths.
You're trying to add the spiced up half truths and that, like, do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But that's almost like saying, look, like, you're going to like this big firm, and they're saying that, you know, you must have like, you know, this kind of first class degree in this, and you're like, look, I didn't even do good in my GCSEs, but boom, here's my CV. Like, you ain't even trying to like spice it up or nothing. Just give me the job. Why? Because I know it's just something I've wanted to do. Like, do you know what I'm saying? And I think that I should do it based on those reasons. It's just ridiculous. But the thing about it is, as much as like I could look at them and think like, you know what I'm saying, they're idiots, on another flip side, they're not idiots, because they will get the money, bro.
Well, I think what have they raised? They've raised £180 so far.
Like, that's £180 that, do you know what I'm saying, they should not have even got. Do you know what I'm saying? So just even the fact that they've got that, they're up.
That's what I mean.
They're
More people are going to support them if they're.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like that's the thing that we shouldn't even be talking about it, because it's like, it shouldn't have got that deep, like, do you know what I'm saying? But the fact is, people will do that, and people will fund it. So the fact that we live in a society where like that's something that is even nearly possible, that could be a case, that I can think, you know what, I just want to do this. There's no, you know, moral or like, you know, just cause behind it. It's just like, you know, there's something, you know, I want to go to space. I've always kind of wanted to go to space. Didn't try and study no maths or science or like, but it's just, I want to do it. So listen, guys, look, NASA said, if I can raise 500 grand, yeah, like, you know, they will let me go up with one, and like, do you know what I'm saying? And like, so based on that, guys, that, you know, I'm till then though, I'm just gonna be chilling, watching Netflix,
watching them space documentaries.
do you know what I'm saying? Just trying to get like, you know, like myself like geared up and trying to get as much kind of pre-knowledge, like, you get me? I'm watching some sci-fi programs and that, like.
But like, also on another flip, I was thinking, as much as the people who want to do this are idiots, you have to think of his mum is working 2 jobs to support him, so his mum is.
She's
essentially
facilitating
allowing
it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
she's brought him up into this world for 20 years and said
entitled. That's the word I'm looking for.
That's it.
Woo! What did that take? Like about 10, 15 minutes? Yeah, that's poor, man.
It's
a sense of entitlement, but it's like, that's what I'm trying to say, because the mum now, she's put them in a position where they feel that they're entitled to these kind of things, because, like, you know, I mean, it's one thing saying, like, I've got a talent for something, you know, I'm into sports, or like, you know, I'm into some kind of arts, or, you know what I'm saying,
I'm a
doctor, I'm just trying to, you know, study through like school and whatever, and, you know, like, you know, me taking on a part-time job is just really gonna take away from my studies or whatever. Do you know what I'm saying? That's something that but then in the flip side, this is where it's a bit mad, because this whole social media in itself is something where you can raise a lot of money, and it's back to the thing where I said before, don't ever think someone's an idiot, because in the mum's mind, I mean, she could literally just be the type of mum that, oh, you know, my son is what he wants to do when they give him what he wants, and that's like the long and short of it. But on the flip side, it could be she's like, look, I'm seeing some of these, like, you know, these little, they're a bit dumb, they're a bit dopey and that, but they're doing this Instagram and social media thing, and they're making dope. So maybe if I put my son and his missus, you know, they look like they got a bit of charisma to them, like, you know, they could look, I mean, I ain't seen what they look like or whatever, but you know, like, you know, they're a bit quirky. That's what these kids love, like, you know what I'm saying? And then she could be thinking that, you know, because for all we know, you're looking at them in like 2-3 years, and they're the biggest thing on Instagram.
You know, but that's something that they say. They said another reason why they don't want to get a job is because apparently the effect that they have on other people is so great that they feel that if they were to go to a 9-to-5 job, they would be, I guess, denying people their greatness.
The thing is, like, you see me, life is a hustle, innit? So I don't mind hustle, innit? Don't try and chat rubbish. You're hustling, innit? Yeah. Like, I'm sure, like, you know, there are people that are making dough from Instagram, innit?
No, of course, yeah.
But the fact is, like, you're trying to live an easy life, innit? You're trying to do like kind of the bare minimum where you can live this lavish lifestyle and you don't have to put in the crazy amount of work. And fortunately for people like them, those kind of avenues exist now. Do you know what I'm saying?
I mean, it's not necessarily a bad thing, because it kind of gives an idea of a different idea of working. We don't have to work in this regimented 9-to-5 system. You know what I mean?
And I'm up for that. Do you know what I'm saying? The only thing is, it's like, it's just the same thing that we was talking about the government, and what you was going back to what you were talking about, the whole Tyler Perry situation. It's about what's the legacy that you're leaving. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's all good to say, look, don't feel that you have to just go to school and that's the only route to any kind of level of success in life. Do you know what I'm saying? Because I think till at least secondary school, like, you know, everyone should at least finish that level of education. Even then, there's a small level of people that is probably still not for them. But I think as much as you can, you should try and at least, after that college and university, that's the point where it's up to you if you want to go down that road. But even if you don't want to go down that road, please have an idea of what you're trying to do. Don't just be like, school's not for me. So what are you doing? I'll kind of figure it out. Do you know what I'm saying? You might as well go college. Do you know what I'm saying? Just pick whatever subject is like the most kind of thing that you like. Because if you don't have an idea, just sitting around doing nothing, that's not the one. Like, you know what I'm saying? People always say, like, you know, what's his name? Richard Branson never went. He never finished school. Yeah, okay, but Richard Branson knew what he was going to do. He knew that he was trying to start up Virgin or whatever.